Most people think you need thousands to enjoy Bangkok, but today I'm going to show you how much fun you can have in just 24 hours with only $100. Spoiler, it's a lot. Welcome to Jet Voya Travel, your guide to exploring the world's best destinations without breaking the bank. Bangkok, a city of contrasts. On one corner, you'll find golden temples that have stood for centuries, echoing with the chants of monks. On another, you'll be swept into a maze of neon-lit streets that feel alive 24 hours a day. It's chaotic, it's colorful, and it's absolutely captivating. But here's the kicker. You don't need deep pockets to enjoy it. In fact, today we're taking $100. Just $100, and seeing how much we can pack into one unforgettable day. So, let's dive into our Bangkok adventure. The day begins early, because Bangkok wakes up with the sunrise. The city is already buzzing by 6 a.m., with street vendors setting up their stalls and the scent of grilled skewers and fresh herbs filling the humid air. We'll start with breakfast. Forget hotel buffets. The streets are where the real magic happens. For about $2, you can grab a steaming bowl of jok, Thai rice porridge. It's warm, comforting, and seasoned with pepper, soy, and crispy garlic, often topped with a soft egg that melts into the porridge. Add a Thai iced coffee, rich and sweet with condensed milk, for $1.50, and you're fueled up for under $4. Now that we're full, it's time to soak in some culture. No trip to Bangkok is complete without seeing the temples. We'll head to Wat Po, home to the famous reclining Buddha. At $6 entry, it's not only affordable, but jaw-droppingly beautiful. The statue itself is massive, 46 meters long, shimmering in gold leaf, its serene face gazing down as if in eternal meditation. The air is filled with the faint smell of incense and the rhythmic sound of coins dropping into offering bowls. Next, let's do something most tourists skip, the local river ferry. For 50 cents, you can ride the Chao Phraya Express alongside commuters, monks in saffron robes, and street vendors carrying baskets of produce. The breeze from the river cools you down as you pass by glittering temples, bustling pier. By midday, the city feels like a furnace. But don't worry, Bangkok knows how to keep you cool. With food, of course. Let's dive in to the street food scene. Bangkok's markets are a paradise for your taste buds. Start with skewers of grilled pork, known as mu ping, for just $1 each. The smoky, sweet aroma pulls you in before you even see the stall. Follow that with a small bag of mango sticky rice, juicy mango slices over sticky coconut rice, for about $2. And to beat the heat, a coconut ice cream served in the actual shell for $2.50. Altogether, you've had a feast for under $6. Now that we're satisfied, it's time to shop. Bangkok is world famous for its markets. If it's a weekend, head to Chatuchak Market, one of the biggest in the world, with over 15,000 stalls. Here, you'll find everything from handmade crafts to street fashion and quirky souvenirs. On weekdays, MBK Center is your best bet, a giant shopping complex where bargaining is part of the fun. Let's budget $15 here. That's enough to grab a couple of shirts, maybe a handcrafted souvenir, and still walk away with change. But all this walking will tire you out. And here's where Bangkok spoils you. Massages. A full hour of traditional Thai massage costs around $10. Imagine lying down in a cool, dimly lit room while expert hands stretch and press every muscle. It's equal parts relaxing and energizing. A cultural experience as much as a physical one. So, by the end of the afternoon, our budget sits at about $41.50. Not bad for a day of eating, shopping, and treating yourself. As the sun dips below the horizon, Bangkok transforms. The heat softens, the neon signs flicker on, and the city takes on a whole new energy. First stop, a rooftop bar. Not all of them will drain your wallet. you can enjoy an incredible city view without spending a fortune. At Skyview 360 or Octave Rooftop Lounge, a cocktail costs about $12. Picture this: you're sipping a cold drink, the sky painted in purples and oranges, while the city stretches endlessly beneath you. This moment, worth every cent. Dinner is next, and Bangkok doesn't disappoint. At a bustling night market, you can sit down to a plate of pad thai with shrimp for $5, add a side of crispy spring rolls for $2, and wash it down with a cold drink for another $1. That's a full, flavorful meal for $8. The sizzling woks, the clinking of chopsticks, the laughter of locals and tourists. It's dinner with a soundtrack. After dinner, it's time for a tuk-tuk ride. These little three-wheel taxis are more than just transport. They're pure Bangkok. For $3, you'll zoom through the streets, neon lights flashing by, the driver weaving through traffic with practiced ease. It's part roller coaster, part cultural icon. By the end of the evening, our budget is around $64.50, and we still have plenty to play with. The night is when Bangkok truly shows off. And with our budget, we can sample the best of its nightlife. Let's start on Khao San Road. It's legendary, buzzing with backpackers, music blasting from bars, vendors selling everything from scorpions on sticks to cheap cocktails in buckets. For just $5, you can grab a beer, sit at a plastic chair on the sidewalk, and watch the chaos unfold. It's people watching at its finest. But maybe you're hungry again. That's where Bangkok's late-night eats come in. For $4, you can grab a spicy bowl of tom yum soup loaded with prawns, lemongrass, and chili. The flavors hit you like fireworks. Sour, spicy, savory, and fresh, all at once. If you're looking for something more laid back, check out Talad Rot Phai, also known as the Train Market. It's part shopping bazaar, part food court, part carnival. For $10, you can snack your way through fried chicken, dim sum, and desserts while browsing quirky vintage stalls. Finally, to end the night, grab a taxi back to your hotel. That's about $7.50, and by then, our total comes to just under $91. That leaves a little wiggle room for one last drink, another snack, or maybe that souvenir you couldn't resist. And there you have it. In just 24 hours, golden temples, street food feasts, massages, rooftop cocktails, tuk-tuk rides, and unforgettable nightlife. All for less than $100. Bangkok isn't just affordable. It's a reminder that adventure doesn't come with a price tag. It comes with curiosity, with energy, and with the willingness to dive into the chaos of a city that truly never sleeps. So that's what $100 gets you in 24 hours in Bangkok. Amazing food, incredible sights, and unforgettable experiences.
Where should I try this challenge next? Drop it in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more adventures around the globe.